Hello and happy Tuesday. Let's see if I can switch my camera around. All right. Hello, this is Wendy Lee, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the US. And I'm super excited that you're joining me today for a little bit of paper crafting fun. So let's see if I can find what in the world I did with today's project, and I'll give you a little quick peek. So this is what we're making today. Oh, I shouldn't have chose to wear black, right? I'll put it in front of the camera so you can see it. So we're going to make this super cute snowman hat gift card holder. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera back so that you can see the demonstration table. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Yay. All right. So let's see if I can see the comments. Ah, yes, there we go. Hey, Miss Jean, so glad you're here today with me. Hopefully some others will pop in as well. All right, so we are featuring the Snowflake Wishes stamp set and the coordinating snowflake, I think it's called, yeah, so many snowflake dies. All right, so I am going to pull back in the gift card holder so you can see it. So let's go ahead and turn on a light. Maybe add a little bit of light to that. Yes. Perfect. All right, so this is a fast and easy one that we're going to do today. And when you lift this up, there's a little pocket to slide your gift card in. Super cute. Now you could add a layer in here if you wanted to stamp it and add a sentiment, you know, write a little note. You could add a layer in there as well. I chose not to for this one. I think it's pretty as it is. Oh my gosh, Donna Gray, what are you doing up this time of day? So glad you're joining me. Gosh, I feel, gosh, you guys are coming in. I feel so special. Oh, all right. Let's go ahead and get started on this one. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. Now, because of the light, it will probably give a weird ring, but hopefully we can deal with that as we go here. So I wanted to show you, we're starting off with a piece of 4 1/4 by 8 1/2 inch basic black cardstock. And I just wanted to show you the scoring. So I'm going to move my cutting blade all the way out of the way. Let's see if I can come in here at an angle and show you guys. And then I'm going to slide my cardstock in, and I'm going to use this side at the 1 1/2 inch mark, and I'm going to score that. Pull that out and slide it in at the 5 inch mark. And I'm doing that because I find it easier if I have more of the cardstock against this lovely edge here. Now, I believe that I use what is considered upside down, use my paper trimmer, but you know, I like it this way. It works well for me, and you know, anyway, there we go. So we did 1 1/2 and 5 inches. Perfect. All right, so let's pull in some of our other supplies that we are going to be using. See if I can keep that in there so you can see what we're doing here. And I'm going to pull in my designer paper. So I've got a piece of designer paper that's 4 1/4 by 1 1/2. That's for the pocket inside. And then another piece that's 4 1/4 by 3/4 that we're going to use on the outside. Then I've got a piece of basic black that's 5 1/2 by 1 1/4. And let's go ahead and get started with that. Let me get my bone folder out. Yeah, it looks like a snowman hat. That was the point I was trying to get to, Jean. Great. Ginger. Hi, Sylvia. You're from New Zealand. Thank you guys so much for joining. Gosh, you guys make me feel so special. I like it. All right, we'll fold this one on each of the score lines and give that a good crease with our bone folder. Now, I'm going to use the Stampin' Seal Plus because I want something just a little bit stronger. You could use tear and tape if you prefer, but I'm going to go ahead and adhere the sides to create my pocket first. I've got a little bit of adhesive. I haven't used the Seal Plus much. I've really found that my seal has been strong enough for most of what I'm doing. Now, I'm going to just slide my bone folder down into the pocket and loosen that up just a smidge so it makes it easy for my gift card. I got a little adhesive on the outside here. Makes it easy for my gift card to slide down in the pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this layer of designer paper. Now, could I switch to Stampin' Seal versus using the Seal Plus? Sure, I could, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to use the same adhesive just to make it easy for us. We'll put this down. Cute, 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 cute. And then let's do our sentiment. So I have a piece of Shimmer White cardstock. Let's see, I cut this 4 1/4 by 1 1/4, and then I used this stitched rectangle from these Ornate Borders dies, Ornate Layers dies. Sorry, wrong name. So this one came right out of there. And I use this versus the stitch rectangles because I wanted something a smidge longer, and I didn't want to mess with having to extend it myself. We'll talk about that another day. So we're going to get in, and I'm using the Snowflake Wishes for a Merry Christmas. Let's move some of these out of the way so we can open up our ink pads. So I'm going to use Highland Heather and Night of Navy. So I'm going to go ahead and ink up the whole image in Highland Heather. And we'll go ahead and close this because I will mix them. And then I'm going to bring in my Night of Navy. And I'm just going to kind of walk the edge of the stamp onto the Night of Navy so I can make a 2-color image. So we'll see how this turns out. Every time I do it, it's a little bit different. And let's see if we can see this and somewhat get it straight. Should have put a foam pad underneath. Oh, yeah, I didn't need it. But see how cool that is? It kind of gives me a really neat 2-color image. You could color it with your markers if you'd rather, your Stampin' Write markers, and give it a 2-tone effect that way as well if you'd like. But I thought this was lots of fun. All right, a little bit of adhesive to the back. Again, I could switch to the Stampin' Seal. It would be perfectly fine. And we're going to go ahead and just slide this and put that right there. Okay, so the inside's done. I've got my pocket to slide my gift card holder. Let's go ahead and create the hat on the outside. So let me run this one more time here. And we're going to bring in our little brim. So cute. And let's see, I'm going to use black dimensionals today. You could use whatever makes you happy, but that's what I'm going to pull out. And I'm going to lay them here versus on the brim so that I can make sure that I am within my borders of my edge here. Take the backing off of that. And we'll just lay this. I'm going to eyeball it. I'm centering it left to right, right along that bottom edge. So there's my hat base. And then we want to decorate it with a little strip of the Snowflake Splendor designer paper, just like we used. I used the same print as I used on the inside. You could mix it up and do it differently. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down in place. And we're just going to tuck it right at the edge. You can tuck it down in a little bit if you want to. It depends on how wide you want it to be. I want it to just slide down in there. Love, love, love. Okay, now the fun part. Let's decorate it. So I have used the snowflake dies, and I already cut out this little white snowflake out of the Shimmer White cardstock. And then I've got a little piece of ribbon. I believe it's about 6 inches long. And we'll go ahead and adhere this. So I'm going to bring in my glue dots. And I'm going to put a glue dot on the back of this snowflake. So I don't like to touch these. You guys know this already, I think. But sometimes you have to. All right. So I'm just going to lay this down right on my ribbon. And I'm going to fold my ribbon to make a little loop. And I'm going to adhere this again. So I'm going to put another glue dot on the back. Okay. We'll fold this over, make that little loop. I'm going to add another glue dot, same spot, right in the middle. Fold that over for another loop. And it kind of makes a little bow without the bulk of the knot of a bow. Love it. All right, let's add a couple of glue dots. I want to make sure this is going to stick really nicely. So I'm just going to pick up a couple of glue dots. And I'm going to lay this right here on this hat. I love that. All right, let's pull in our Take Your Pick and our blue backed gems. I have several packages that I am working on, so I'm just going to pull one out of there. And we'll slide that right in the center of that snowflake to finish it off. Cute, right? I think it's so much fun. So that's a fast, easy one that you can make a whole bunch of for this holiday season. So I don't know how many gift cards you send, but I send a ton of them. And especially this year, I think we're going to need to mail a few more of our gifts versus being able to meet in person, unfortunately. So, all All right, I do want to tell you, the products I used are from the Snowflake Splendor product suite. And I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek in case you haven't seen it yet. I have my Frosted Winter Home Decor class coming up. Registration is open through November 23rd. So here's a quick peek. And the ring of the light is right over the top of it. So hopefully you can get a good idea. It's stunning. It's just gorgeous. You are going to be so sad if you do not take that class. It is a good one. So again, registration is through November 23rd, and you've got a couple options there in the class as you register. The other thing I wanted to mention to you is that if you love gift card holders and like a good variety, this month's card club, my Forget Me Not card club, is going to feature gift card holders. So we're doing holiday gift card holders. So you'll have a nice variety if you join us for club this month. So, all right, I hope everyone is having a wonderful week, and I will catch you guys again next Tuesday. If you've enjoyed today's project, I'd love you to leave me a comment, share the video with your crafty friends. And if you're watching on our YouTube channel, the replay, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much. If you've not got out already today and voted in the US, please go vote. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.